Here we got our meat, some brisket trimmings. We're gonna make some sausage. It's a beautiful day out. It's going to be 65 degrees and I am just excited. It's going to be 70 this week. We're right now, the sap is being boiled right now, as you guys know. So we got maple syrup. It's outside. I started it this morning, continuing it to boil off. It's flowing from the trees, but it's going to turn bitter here soon because of those temperatures that are going to jump into the 70s, I think, like in 6 days or something. So we'll see how that goes. Today, we're also going to get with smoking the jerky, smoking the beef jerky, smoking the ham jerky, and smoking the salmon cured maple syrup jerky. And we're also going to do the Genoa sausage salami. And it's just basically the difference between that is and salami. It's a chunkier and it has a higher fat content. So we're going to go ahead and get doing that also so we can dry cure those things. I got my jelly cloths here. So starter, we have our starter still going, as you guys have seen in the other videos. Our sun-dried tomatoes that girls are laying eggs. They're doing about 2 a day now. They need to pick it up, but you know, hey, it's a good start. We got our bread and so forth, and we're doing well. We're going to go down to the spring also this week. But I just wanted to put this together at the beginning of the week for you guys. We're going to start on the jerky and finish getting caught up with that. And first thing we're going to do is get our bags tied out. Now, I always keep twine and from this spool together. But when it starts to ravel or come apart, you can also break this down and take these little individual fiber and strands, keep them around, and this is exactly why. So we're going to go ahead and tie off our end on one of the ends, so it's not that complicated. Back and forth here, trying to keep up with the syrup or the sap that's turning into syrup. And we're going to pack that full and kind of mold it to the size that we want. And it'll be that easy. I was going to do some smoky sticks as well. Well, we'll do this one here across. Now, you do not have to make it that size, right? We're just trying to roll it to the size that we want. Not complicated at all. I'm going to bring in the meat. It's set for overnight. I put a cure in it. And I can give you you can get anywhere you want. You can go find out any flavors that you want. I love certain profiles. We make our own seasoning. I really like a couple of them. And if you have a comment, I'll send it to you if you would like to know. And then and kind of get you guys maybe interacting a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and pull this out. It's mixed up pretty good overnight. You can see some of the big fat. See how big? We run that through the grinder one time. You're looking at, yeah, Genova. All right. Sausage. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and start with this one here. I'm going to go ahead and roll a ball of this, and I'm going to stick it in there, and then I'm going to tighten it throughout it. But so I'm going to go ahead. I opened up my jelly cloth. I'm going to go ahead and get a nice ball, a tube, if you will. Reach in the center of that bag. Come on one time. I'm just packing this in here really nice so that everybody kind of sticks together a little bit. Really easy to do, you guys. It's super easy. It's really just all about salting your meat, I have limited refrigeration. So I have the ice maker, which is going to run on generator days, and I can kind of show you guys how that works. And then what I'll do is I charge everything, and I have a freezer here. I have battery set up and everything. So it's pretty fun. It's applicable. We're gonna try it out. But the biggest thing, the whole off-grid thing, is preserving your meats, you know, and you get good quality meats. That's what's fun about it. You're not getting it from the store. These are animals that we raised for the most part, which we love our pigs. All right, yeah, that worked out pretty good. It's gonna be a little tight on this end, but I think that works out really nice. Then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that. And I try to get a little more level on one side that I can. And there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these. And that wetness will actually get that jelly cloth to kind of stick there a little bit. We'll get it nice and tight. I don't know if you can see that. And then we'll get them hung. Okay, so another one of the things too is I'm going to weigh each one of these, okay? And we want it to lose, I believe it's going to be 33 to 35% of its weight when it's finished. 33 to 35% of its weight. That's when we're going to know that it's ready. 30 to 35% is the goal that I'm reaching for. We're going to go ahead and get the Traeger on and get it smoking. I'm going to use a blend of pecan, and I think there's a little bit of, usually I stay with pecan for a lighter smoke. We're going to get the maple syrup stuff kind of moved off the porch here a little bit and get into the smoking section of the day. We're not done with the maple syrup. Oh, and there goes my microphone. Okay, let's try. This is a new thing here. We're not done. We're not done with the maple syrup, but we want to get this stuff moved out of the way, get this fired up. We're running the generator today so that we can have some power. And we got our jerky here. This is our beef jerky, London broil, and then this is our salmon, which I'm very excited about, and our own maple syrup here. And then there's some garlic just hanging out here like it wants to get planted. So we already have garlic in, but that's some extras that I usually go around and stick in different pots. And this is my vitamin juice, actually, ginger vitamin juice I need to be drinking this morning. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of our stuff moved out of the way. We also have the ham that we raised jerky too. Oh, that's probably really close to the camera, right here. What man does not want to be smoking meat, folks, huh? And then throw like off-grid cabin into it. Hello, Mr. Traeger. How are you? This is the Ironwood 885. And I like it. So we'll go ahead and get it plugged in and fired up, and just makes easy work of so much. These are my little chicken. Usually I have this guy running too, this little guide series. I watch it with the heat here. I'm gonna run something out, but I kind of put a deflected plate up there. I kind of pay attention, but just enough to where I can be careful. But I burn there and put a pot of water there so I have dishes. We'll get cleaning it up, get this fired up. Okay, we got these all set up. Our Genoa sausage, I got the weights on them and the date, peppercorn, garlic, and voodoo. Got them all wrapped up, tagged for the weight, drop them 33%. We're gonna get them on the smoker. We're on super smoke right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the jerky on the bottom, beef jerky, London broil. And then we're gonna do the ham that we cut up the other video. And we're gonna have that on the other side. Then I'm gonna use this tray here for our salmon. Over on this side is gonna be, Genoa. Okay, here we go. We're on super smoke, so some air can get around them. Okay. Got that up there. I think you can see that. All right, now we're gonna get working on our jerky. I love this W sauce jerky. I haven't done it with a pork yet, but I like food. Oh, about that little. We'll get you on out here so we can play. I cleaned the grates really good, so I'm just putting them straight on there. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and not to bore you, be right back. Okay, here's the jerky, and it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, you obviously on the Traeger, you got to move things around the area here and play with it. You know, I keep it right around. I think it's at keep warm, but I try to shoot around 150 degrees. The pork turned out great. I'm glad I did it. As far as the even heat, we're just kind of tossing this around, but I'll tell you what, the jerky. That W sauce. That's why my teacher's so fat. Okay, guys, I went ahead and put the salmon on the tray. Gonna go ahead and start those here in a minute. Salted the I'm never gonna be able to do it. Genoa. I keep wanting to say Italy, and I don't want to say that word. Genoa. Okay. Genoa. So anyhow, plus there's a place up north that's very similar too, so I keep it's really throwing me off. Salted them very, very good with some good salt, canning salt. And we're going to go ahead and dry those boogers out now. They got a nice smoke on them. I might smoke them again. I don't really know. We'll see how it works out. But I'm going to just go ahead and they got a little pecan smoke on them. Hang them up in the rafters, and maybe we'll see how long it takes. Okay. Anyway, I captured most of this stuff that we were just doing throughout the day on my phone, so it's going to be a little we'll see how that works, but the GoPro is uploading. So we got our ham on. This is not our last batch. We got the salmon on. We got the Genoa. It is hanging inside. It's going to cure. I rubbed salt all in it, packed it with some good salt, and we'll see how long that reduces to a 35% or whatever texture I want it to be. You know, it's a off-grid kind of thing, and you have a generator. The Traeger is fantastic. There's so many. It's very versatile.